begin our topic, Indian carbon market. India is on the verge of creating a carbon market to set emissions targets for emitters and allow overachievers to sell their excess emission cuts. The market will be created once the carbon credit trading scheme notified in June 2023 comes in force. Carbon Credit Trading Scheme. What is CCTS? CCTS is a market based mechanism to reduce or limit emissions. Its genesis lies in India's commitment to meet its nationally determined contribution emissions reduction target for 2030 committed under the Paris Agreement of 2016. Created by an Act of Parliament, CCTS will be a compliance market operating on a baseline and credit system. The scheme will be based on emissions intensity, the volume of emissions per unit of product, and will not have an overall emissions cap for the emitters. Carbon Credit Trading Scheme will initially cover 4 industrial sectors: iron and steel, cement, pulp and paper, and petrochemicals. It is modeled on India's ongoing Perform, Achieve, and Trades scheme (PAT) scheme. PAT was launched in 2012 as a competitive mechanism for reducing energy use in large industries. Under PAT, the government shortlists industries, gives them energy efficiency targets, and defines a time limit for the achievement of targets. Challenges for CCTS. First, low price of carbon credit and low market liquidity. Many carbon markets have struggled with low prices and liquidity. For example, Korea's ETS saw limited industry participation. China's ETS gave too many exemptions while the EU system had an influx of offset credits. India's PAT scheme faced low pricing and excess certificate availability, reducing market effectiveness. Second, PAT troubled past. Unambitious target setting. The PAT scheme faced criticism for its unambitious goal setting, which led to overachievement of targets and an oversupply of ES energy saving certificates, which led to their poor market prices. Simultaneous functioning. Since PAT is an ongoing scheme, running both the schemes in parallel can create confusion among the entities. Or no revenue generation. Carbon capture and storage technology (CCTS) lacks a revenue generation mechanism, such as revenue by auctioning emissions allowances, which are used for modernization